Hi everyone, welcome to Fashion Face TV, or Pixie Boo. I'm going to do a summer makeup with pastel tones today, I think. I'm going to pop a little bit of Armani. This is called Light Master Makeup Primer, and it's got a little bit of an illuminator in it. I'm going to use my fingers just to pop that all over my skin. Because it's a summer makeup, we all want to have radiant skin in the summer. So that's the kind of illusion this primer is going to give, but also hold your makeup in place. As you can probably see, I've got two different coloured nail varnishes on. Pastel tones, well this one's a bit bright, but both from the same company, sold at Boots, and they are Model's Own. And I just liked them. I just saw them in the cupboard. I was like, oh, I think I'll put them on my nails. That's one coat. I did manage to chip my thumb a little bit, but that's just one coat. I'm going to use Mercier Tinted Foundation. This one is in the colour Sand, and it's got an SPF of 20 in it. Now, if you find your skin's very, very oily, with the primer that I've just used, try and get one that hasn't got the shine to it. Just going to pop it over my eyes as well. You can use a primer if you find that your eyes are very oily. Mine aren't so much, so I'm just going to use my foundation there. Under my eyes, and just on the apples of my cheeks, I've got one little blemish there that I just want to conceal. Straight from the wand, under, and a little wipe on the cheeks. Then using a 224 brush, just buff that over my cheeks. And whatever's excess around the nose. Now, I have got a few things for the eyes. I'm not sure what I'm going to use as yet. If you find that you've get quite an oily lid, these are great from Estee Lauder. I've got two of them there. Both greens, because I think I'm going to use a green tone. This is Stay-in-Place creme eyeshadow. And that's a gorgeous green there. And then this one, maybe for someone slightly more mature skin, who doesn't want to wear so much bright. Still a beautiful green. More of an olivey tone, so it won't show as brightly. I've then also got, this is my favourite thing in the world at the moment, my Makeup Forever palette. Inside, it has got, I've got two out that I want to use. It's got every colour you could dream of, and you're going to see these two fit in there as well. Sam will put the link underneath so you can see where you can get that from. So I'm going to use those somehow, because I just love them. I want to get the lip one when I can afford it. Also what I'm going to use is a Yabby palette, which you can fit 45 colours in. It's magnetic. And it's sold in the US, but you can get it in the UK, and we'll put the website on there as well for you, where you can get them. But I just think, especially if you're a makeup artist, and to be able to carry 45 colours that compact, is just amazing. Now I'm going to use, I think, this green here, which is almost the same colour as my nail varnish. But I'm going to mix it with a little bit of white. There's a white on there, just to make it slightly more pastel. So if you think, oh god, I haven't got any pastel colours and they're really in fashion, just get a white, mix it with all your other colours and it will make them pastel. I'm not going to prime my eyes or anything, I'm just going to pop it straight on the eye. Using a 239. Just going to get a clean 217 just to run a little bit of the white over the top to make that slightly more pastel-y. And it also blends it nicely on the outer edge. Then with the 239 again, get a little bit more of the green, and I'm going to just run that through the root just so it keeps that strong definition, but it blends out quite pastel-y. I'm going to use these two eyeliners from Makeup Forever. And I'm going to use the blue first. And I'm going to pop that very strong inside the eye and along the lash line. Right inside that eye there. Now if you find that you're using an eye pencil and it doesn't come out as strong as this one, push a little bit of an eyeshadow the same colour over the top and it will come out a lot stronger. Put that back into my palette so it all looks neat. I don't want to sharpen any of them because I don't want any of them to be shorter than the others. It's so sad. I'm going to use a little bit of the green. I'm going to pop that just in that very front bit there just to make it a bit greener. Next, I have got, what shall I use? I have got Estee Lauder Blue Mascara, one of the Sumptuois colour ones. These were discontinued, but I have a feeling that in lots of stores they still have them, because I went and asked in the Norwich one the other day, and she said, in John Lewis, and she said that they still had them. She just, there's a few still there, so if you're lucky enough to manage to get these. Actually, I was going to zoom out, but I'll probably want to zoom in for this, don't I? This is my own one, so I'm going to use it straight from the wand. I'm going to pop blue mascara on the top. So there's the eyes, really simple, really stands out. I'm not going to do anything with my brows. I'm just going to run a little bit of Illamasqua Brow gel over them just to shape them. Because the eyes are doing so much, I don't want the brows to. I'm going to use a cream blush from MAC and it's called Lady Blush. And I'm going to use a 109 brush. And on the top of the cheeks I'm going to use a MAC cream colour base, and this one's called Hush. And it's got a slight sheen to it, so that's just going to go as my highlighter. If you get a very oily skin, you don't have to use these. You could use powder, a powder peachy blush, pinky blush, and then you could use an iridescent powder over the top, something like Pincho Peach as the blusher, and then on top Delightful, or these are MAC ones, sorry, Delightful or Silver Dusk or something like that, depending on your skin tone. That's better, a bit of colour. Okay, that's a nice, quick, easy summer makeup. I might add a little bit of glitter. Let me just zoom in so you can see. And what I am going to do is I've got this Collection 2000 glitter. We'll see if it works. I'm going to run a little bit of it just on the bottom lashes. So there you've got a summer look. A little bit fun, nice fresh dewy skin, bit of colour on the eyes, quite pastel-y, it's a bit brighter underneath but reasonably pastel, on the cheeks pastel and on the lips pastel. Okay, give it a go and let me know how you get on. Thanks, bye.